This happened about 15 years ago. I have a very good friend and I know most of what happens in his family. One day his sister was going to work in the factory behind the kampung where my friend lived. It was about noon. She thought she was alone, but she heard footsteps behind her on the path. She didn't turn to look because she thought it was just another worker. Then she heard her name called softly behind her. When she turned to see who it was, she was slapped hard on the face. The slap was so hard that she fainted. Luckily she was found by some other workers who knew her. They rushed her back to her home in the village. She was about 30 years old at the time and just married. I knew her quite well as she was the elder sister of my good friend. But I did not recognize this new, strange person that now lived in my friend's house. The slap had left the mark of 5 fingers on her face. She began acting demonically. Have you seen the film, The Exorcist? Well, she was just like that. Using abusive language, really foul language at everybody. And she spoke in languages she could not possibly have learned, particularly Thai. She would roll her eyeballs until you could almost see only the whites. Her tongue would go in and out like a serpent and she would scream suddenly in the middle of the night, giving us all a shock. My poor friend's family brought Bomos to see her, and the Bomos said prayers and burnt sandalwood and everything, but she just screamed abuse at them in many languages and yelled at them to get out. Finally, they brought in a Thai Bomo. He spoke to her in what must have been Thai and she replied in the same language. It turned out that the spirit that possessed her wanted the child that was in her body. The spirit was that of someone from Thailand, but there was no explanation why it had been present in this neighborhood. The Bomo tried to appease the spirit and tried to talk it out of her. I can't remember exactly what ceremonies he performed, but I remember there was a lot of burning of joss sticks and he used flowers and everything. I wasn't allowed to watch the whole ceremony, but he was the one who finally managed to exorcise her. Today she is all right.